Want to give your kids the best education in GTA? It all starts with one decision: where you live. Today we are revealing the top school districts and exactly how to choose the right one for your family. Let's dive in. If you're thinking about buying a home in Greater Toronto area, you're probably focused on things like square footage, number of bedrooms, and maybe even that gorgeous kitchen island. But what if I told you there is a hidden gem that can significantly impact your property value and your family's future? Stick around because in this video we are diving deep into why school districts are absolutely crucial for GTA home buyers. You don't want to miss this. So let's talk about something super important. If you're looking to buy a house here in the GTA, school districts. Now you might be thinking, well, I don't even have kids yet, or my kids are already grown up, but trust me on this one. Even if schools aren't top of mind for you right now, they play a massive role in the real estate market and your potential investments. Where you buy a home could literally determine your child's future, school options, and even your daily routine. Are you picturing those frantic morning drop-offs, or maybe the ease of walking your kids to a nearby school? It's a huge part of family life. Think about it this way. When a school has a great reputation, what happens? More families move into that area, right? That increased demand naturally drives up the prices of homes. So even if you don't have school-age children, buying in a good school district can be a smart financial move because your property is likely to appreciate in value more over time. It's all about supply and demand. Now, when we talk about schools in the GTA, it's not just one size fits all. You have got public schools, which are the most common and funded by the government. Then there are Catholic schools, which have a religious focus. And finally, you have the private schools, which often have smaller class sizes and specialized programs, but come with a tuition fee. Figuring out which one suits your family's values and needs is a big first step. It's almost like picking a phone plan. You need to see what the features are and what fits your budget and usage. But this decision is way more important for your kids, and it gets even more interesting when you start looking at specific programs. French immersion is super popular in GTA, and the quality and availability can vary a lot between districts. Then you've got other specialty programs focusing on things like arts, science, or gifted learning. Knowing where the best options are for these can really narrow down your search. You'll often hear about school rankings like the Fraser Institute ratings or EQAO scores. These can give you a snapshot of academic performance, but that's definitely not the whole story. Think of it like looking at online reviews for a restaurant. They can be helpful, but you also want to know about the atmosphere, the service, and the overall experience, right? It's the same with schools. You need to dig deeper than just the numbers. So where do you find these great schools? Well, the GTA has some fantastic family-friendly neighborhoods. Known for their strong school districts, places like Markham and Oakville consistently come up in conversations about top-notch education and offer a great quality of life for families. Vaughan is another area with a lot to offer, and even within the city of Toronto, neighborhoods like Leaside are highly sought after for their schools. And keep an eye out for the hidden gem neighborhoods. Sometimes you'll find areas with rising school reputations that might offer more affordable housing options. These areas often have great parks, libraries, and all sorts of kid-friendly activities. It really makes you think, would you prioritize a bigger backyard for the kids to play in, or a shorter, safer walk to the highly rated schools? Let me know what's more important to you in the comments. Now, how do you actually research schools like a pro? Luckily, there are some great online tools out there. School board websites are a fantastic starting point, and the Fraser Institute can provide rankings and data. But don't stop there. The real gold often comes from real-life research. Try visiting the school during drop-off or pickup times. You can get a real feel of the atmosphere. Talk to the parents in the area. Their first-hand experiences are invaluable. And don't underestimate locals' Facebook groups. They can be a wealth of information. When you're doing your research, keep an eye out for red flags like consistently low parent engagement or high teacher turnover. But also look for green flags like active parent councils and a wide range of extracurricular activities. Of course, we can't talk about schools without talking about housing market. School boundaries can have a huge impact on home prices. You might find two identical houses in different sides of the street, but if they fall into different catchment areas, their values can be significantly different. It's crucial to understand these boundaries because sometimes living just across the street can mean your child attends a completely different school. This also brings up the question of renting versus buying in a top school district. Renting can be a good way to get into a desirable area initially, but buying locks in your access to those schools long term. It's a bit like musical chairs, but with real estate agents trying to get you the best seat in the house, or rather the best school zone. Finally, let's wrap up with some final tips and a checklist for families. Before you make a decision on the neighborhood based on its schools, there are at least 5 must-dos. For example, try to visit the school not just during an open house, but also during the busy drop-off or pickup times to see the flow. Definitely check out any future development plans in the area, as that could impact school enrollment. And let's bust a common myth. You don't always need to live in the most expensive area to find good schools. There are fantastic options in various price ranges across the GTA. So keep these tips in mind, do your research, and you'll be well on your way to finding the perfect home in the perfect school district for your family. So school districts aren't just about report cards. They're about your investment, your community, and most importantly, your family's well-being. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more GTA real estate insights. Are there any specific school districts you'd like me to cover in future videos? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, if you're ready to find that perfect home in the right school zone, don't hesitate to reach out. I'm here to help you every step of the way. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.